shooter. Great outside shooter in this contest. He's hit on 4 3-point field goals.
And he's got them both. Layup is good.
Nice drive.
Brown makes the layup. How many timeouts are they allowed?
I don't know. They've got a lot.
1:01 to go in the game. It's 98-86. Bliss on the inbound. They just call it to stop the clock and then try and steal on the inbound. And Skolin foul again. You cannot foul Skolin.
No, that's the wrong situation there. They've got James Davis doing the fouling. It's not an intentional foul, but they're trying to put Daemen to the line and have Daemen miss. Unfortunately, you don't want Daemen to miss.
98-86 with a minute to go. We'd like to thank the Daemen Athletic Department and their athletic director, in particular Don Del Bello, for his help, along with Coach Don Silveri, in preparing Daemen's part of the broadcast, and Don Del Bello for contacting Coach Rob Hofer Jr. to get his information. Shot good by Skolin. I had called the school a couple of times, St. Thomas Aquinas, and there's a good look at the Warrior.
I'm sure Rob Holford loses his voice periodically. Maybe he couldn't return the call. He's a screamer out there.
He said he didn't get the message. 100-86. He has a sports information department to handle that stuff. But he gave the message to Don, and everything worked out. Shot an air ball by Alvarez. It belongs to Daemen. Well, Daemen has accomplished 100 points in the game. 100-86. They're going to win this game and go to 8-4. St. Thomas Aquinas will fall to 9-4. That's an intentional foul on Clark, and that will do it.
Well, Skolin wound up with his back against the wall there, so they hit the 100-point mark on those free throws by Skolin. Number 42.
That is one of the weird parts about this building, the way it is put out, Frank, is that if we look across at the scoreboard, there's nothing there after the out-of-bounds line. It's just a wall. And the other side where we're at is where all the fans sit. It's a good idea, but it looks a little strange.
Well, it's just a little bit different. There's about 6 to 8 feet away there, so there's plenty of room for players to get around.
Golden shot is good. Is it that much, 6 to 8 feet?
Yeah, I think so. It's just a little bit tough for us to see it because of the ground level that we have here. Wow, Skolin.
Daemen College.
11 of 12 in the late going of this second half from the free throw line.
From Edie, and Robinson is fouled. Well, you have to give a lot of credit to the guard play of Edie and Robinson and Seitz, the way they handled the ball in the second half. And as we mentioned in the hockey game last night that we did, the Niagara Scenics 9-4 loss to the Detroit Junior Red Wings, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And I think Daemen was both in the second half. A lot of lucky bounces, and they were very good on defense. And what's also impressive about the win is, for a time, it was a one-man show by Lewis, but they sort of spread it around a little bit.
They'll say now the other players getting involved. Lewis hasn't scored in a while, except for a couple of great dunks.
And when it was crunch time, Harris's three is good.
Sam Harris, nice outside shot.
The steal comes back to Harris. This is an NBA three by Harris. Oh, he missed it. Rebound to Harris. He's going to walk it out. Alvarez can't get off the three, and he's fouled.
Oh, no need to foul. Why are they fouling? Got a 15-point lead. 12 points for Sam Harris.
Well, a good opportunity, Frank, from myself and yourself. We've been doing these games for a number of years to wish all our loyal viewers over the years, people that have stuck with us through thick and thin, through our good broadcasts and sometimes not so good broadcasts, a very happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. This will be our last broadcast before the holidays, and believe it or not, Frank, we do have a lot of fans that follow us over there.
I believe it. I believe it.
Our crew working this game are who? Who do we have? Joe Malucci is our engineer in the van. Mike Cumbo, the director. Chris Ambellis and Dave D on the cameras, and
a chance for us to review some of the high scores in the ball game because we have a delay here with the player fouling out. Keith Alvarez with 21 points now in the ball game. Corey Brown with 19. Frank Giddens finished with 10 points. Kurt Clark with 17. Kurt Middleton with 11. Jim Davis did not score. Roosevelt Byers did not score. Richard Marsh did not score, and Sam Harris with 12. That's the scoring for St. Thomas Aquinas.
And Lewis will line up. Line right. He's got it. He's been there an awful lot. Him and Skolin have taken, they must have taken 30 free throws between.
Well, that's 16 for 16 attempts for Lewis, and you're right, 14 for Skolin.
Big disparity as far as free throws taken in the game, and that's where the difference of this game lies. The 17-point lead is at the free throw line.
There's a 40-point score. We're pretty close on the scoring. I think Lewis just hit for his 40th point.
Wow, we're looking at Daemen taking over. There's a score inside by Davis. We're looking at Daemen over 40 free throws in this game. That's a lot of attempts. How about the visitors? How many times are they at this strike?
Not many.
That's a big disparity. Shot no good by Robinson at the horn. He throws it up no good, and the Daemen Warriors have upset St. Thomas Aquinas 106-91. An outstanding win, trailing by 11 points in the first half and trailing by 3 points at halftime, 50-47. The Daemen Warriors come roaring back and win this game by 15 points. It's a big win for the Daemen Warriors.
No doubt about it. They scored an awful lot of points in that second half, 59 points to be exact, and leading scorers in the game. Let's go through it for Daemen now. Robert Robinson finishes up with 21 points. Jeff Beatty finishes with 6. Mike Bliss has 10. Dave Skolin finishes incredibly with 29 points. Alex Nawara did not score. Seitz did not score, but Chris Lewis, we believe he had 40 points. 40 big points for Chris Lewis, going to the line 17 times and cashing in an awful lot of free throws. Terrific effort for Daemen today, going to 8-4 overall.
All right, the Daemen Warriors with the win, 106-91, as you see on the scoreboard, go to 8 wins and 4 losses. This was not a league game for them. They are still 0-1 in District 18 play, but they are going to be going on to what looks like a very successful season. And a loss for St. Thomas Aquinas. They fall to a record of 9-4. So the 15-point win for Daemen, 106-91. That's the final count. So far, our entire crew, headed by Joe Malucci and Mike Cumbo, for David D. and Chris Anbellis, for Frank Stewart and Athletic Director Don Dalbello, Walter John bidding you so long from Daemen College, where once again the final score, the Daemen Warriors 106 and St. Thomas Aquinas Running Spartans 91. Have very good holidays. From our crew, we wish you the merriest of Christmases.